Hello, 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 yeah. I know family, you remember these hits. I know you remember Cop Killer by Ice-T, Fuck the Police by NWA, 100 Miles of Running by NWA, and Fight the Power by my favorite group, The Enemy, Public Enemy, that is. Okay, you know, folks say, we have an African American president in the White House and things should be good, right? Well, first of all, black people, let me give you a little scoop on something. First of all, stop criticizing the president for what he's not doing for the black community and what he's supposed to do for the black community. The black community got to help his doggone self. That's what it is. It's not up to people in public office to help black people. Black people got to help their damn self. They got to get up off their ass and start doing some things. Stop talking, stop lecturing, and do something. I mean, keep up the lectures, but behind the lectures, you got to do something. This police brutality thing is just going way out of hand. I just watched a video on Facebook where they manhandled an 80-year-old woman. Supposedly the woman was carrying a knife. Okay, she 80 years old. What the hell an 80-year-old gonna do to you? Alright? In Ohio, I do believe, a 19-year-old was shot in the head by a police officer. This excessive force has got to stop. Like I said, 19-year-old Ohio killed, Eric Garner killed in Staten Island for selling a 50-cent cigarette, a citable offense, a public citation or whatever. But instead, the officer was outstepped his bounds and said, I'm going to choke this son of a bitch because, I'm just tired of looking at him. I'm going to jump on his back, I'm going to choke the shit out of him, I'm going to kill him, and I'm going to let him die right there on tape. And let you Negroes know. Hello, black people, are we going to continue to accept this? I mean, are we going to, rally together like we did in the 60s? Really rally together and stop this? This is madness. I said, for all the men and women who put on a badge and carry a gun, I salute you, because it's a difficult job. But to that select few who think that, okay, I put on a badge, I put on a gun, automatically I get super courage, I become a superhero, I got a problem with your ass. I mean, it is a way to handle every situation. Nobody should have to die in custody. That should never happen. That's some old Birmingham 63 shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like when the dog lovers was talking about Michael Vick. I said, well, where were these dog lovers when these Birmingham cops was sicking German Shepherds on people? But that's another story. We're talking about here now, 21st century. I think a lot of these police chiefs need to really, really sit down and revamp their training. You change your tactics through time. This isn't the 60s. This isn't Watts where you can just go beat up on a nigga. That's what it is. It's just, I can slap a nigga, beat a nigga, whatever. Mason, pepper spray him and do whatever I want to. No, it doesn't go that there are ways of handling it. There are ways of use of force. If you already got a suspect subdued and he's not going nowhere, there's no need to throw in an extra knee or an extra kick or extra shot with the ass baton. He ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. And as we saw with the Eric Garner case, where they literally just choked the man to death right there in front of your eyes. Thank God some people had some cameras out there filming it. What was he going to do? Was he going to fight back? You could have told him, man, hey, get on the ground, whatever. No, you choked the man. And then you watch the man die. Instead of getting the man, okay, two things that man was. He was asthmatic and he was overweight. So right there, he wasn't going to run nowhere. As Biggie said in one of his most eloquent songs, well, what I'm doing, I'm going to run. I'm too fat. I might mess around and have an asthma attack. What was this dude going to do? Was he going to run? No, he wasn't going to run nowhere. The problem is that we have a disconnect when it comes to the police and the people that live in the community or live in the neighborhood. And black people, we got to learn what the definition of a community is. A community in itself controls all the aspects, from police, patrol, health issues, schools, and whatever. We got to get back to that community where we control what goes down. Because simply, if this was in a Caucasian neighborhood, that would have never happened. There's no one in the world they would have let a black police officer choke a white citizen and let them die. There is no way. But we allow stuff to go on every day. What happened to the model community policing? This straight out of a William Parker, or late 40s, early 50s, 60s, William Parker of Los Angeles thing going on here. The chokehold. And you need to choke a suspect for anyway. There's no need for it. Just like what happened with Rodney King, there was no need to beat the man 56 times. You got 25 police officers standing around, and where you gonna go? As MC Ren eloquently said, they're there to serve and protect and to break a nigga's neck. And that's not the case. It's supposed to be serve and protect. Protect and serve. Not serve and protect. Protect and serve. That's what you're there to do, not kill. Now, you know, if you got a problem with that, fine. I mean, I'm John Hall. I mean, like I said, you know, I don't have a problem with law enforcement when they do their job. I don't have a problem with that. But when anything, I don't care if you're a doctor, I don't care if you're a lawyer, I don't care if you're an accountant or whatever. When you overstep your bounds, you got to be called on that. You know, we still got the Renisha McBride trial going on. This is a story where a young lady was injured in a car accident, and she went to a house to get some help, and the guy just shot her. Well, black folks, we got to get ourselves together and leave that Real Helpers of Atlanta's TV alone. Leave that damn Love and Flip Flop alone. Leave all this other bull alone. We're talking about what Blue Ivy new hairdo or whatever. Who cares about Beyonce and Blue Ivy's new hairdo? We need to start getting on what the police do to us. That's what we need to worry about. All that other cock and bull that we worry about don't mean a damn thing. Like blue ivy is not going to affect what's going on in your neighborhood, what's going on in your community, how your children are educated, how you're policed in your neighborhood, how health care goes in your neighborhood, how commerce and wealth are distributed in your neighborhood. You know, Jay-Z ain't worried about how the police come through your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? We too busy worried about what's going on in Palestine and Gaza and all these other places. We need to do what the word says. Charity begins at home. Think about, worry about, be involved about what goes on in your neighborhood. Be involved about the policemen that they hire to patrol your neighborhood. Or we're going to continue to have the Eric Garners and the George Zimmermans and the Renisha McBrides of the world. We're going to continue to have that stuff happen to us. Black folks, we should be pretty much up to here with oppression. Hell, we done had 500 years of it. We should be that about damn tired of it right about now. I'm John Hall, and that's my views on the world. You know, you can send your comments on this video, either good or bad, don't really matter to me. I just appreciate you to take the time and look at the video and see what you like and see what you don't like. I'm John Hall, and I'm out. Peace, family. Woo! Bam!